good spot for the camera.
Somewhere right there.
Like, so right in the middle, but I don't know, is there a good height?
There?
Or does it matter?
Not really.
Okay, you getting set up for a road trip? You gonna watch a movie?
Alright, coffee.
Yeah, coffee. Oh, what service?
I got a regular cough. Oh my gosh, just spilled it everywhere.
Oh, frig.
Silence.
Just like a drip coffee? You didn't get cold brew?
No,
What's wrong with you?
I didn't want it.
Pretty good.
Okay, let's set up.
Okay, we have some questions to answer here. Yeah, you want to help answer? People want to know some things, and there's a lot of questions about me and you.
Okay.
The people want to know, what's the biggest change in your life since becoming parents? For me, it's the free will of being able to leave the house whenever I want or need.
Yeah, it's true.
And you've always been super busy with work.
Yeah.
So you've kind of always had your own thing going on, and I always had my own thing going on. I always was busy with work or keeping myself busy with friends or other things, and so I would come and go
I know.
as I please.
Yeah.
And now I'm on lockdown.
Yeah, it's really affected probably you more than obviously me. But yeah, we just can't go out and do whatever now.
You're not on your own schedule anymore,
That's it.
or on her schedule.
That's it.
What is Mitch's worst habit?
I don't have any bad habits.
I know one. You always put your garbage beside the sink or on the counter instead of in the garbage.
What are you talking about?
It drives me nuts. If you open a, like say you're opening a cheese string for Ivy, you'll put the wrapper for that cheese string on the counter. Why don't you put it in the garbage? It's literally right there. Do you want to, I'll be fair, do you want to say a worst habit about me?
Just changing the thermostat all the time.
Okay, but that's not where you change the thermostat all the time too. It's just to suit your comfort. So what's wrong with me changing it to suit my comfort?
I don't know.
You have nothing? I don't have any bad habits?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll leave it at that then. I'm not gonna push too hard on that. How you and Mitch met and what you thought of each other. We met working at the same grocery store while we were in high school. We were both 16 at the time, and we started dating when we were 17. Okay, so when we started dating, I was 16, you were 17. That year I turned 17.
Yeah.
I go into more detail about this on my podcast in the last episode. So listen to Honest to God podcast, or wherever you listen to your podcasts, if you want a more detailed story of how Mitch and I met. Also maybe pet peeves, which I also discussed in that episode. But do you have another pet peeve of mine?
No.
I have several. I thought maybe you would say one pet peeve was I critique your driving.
For sure.
I'm sure it isn't mine for you. Your worst habit and pet peeve is kind of the same thing. The garbage thing. But then you're also good at taking the garbage out on garbage day, so. you kind of redeem yourself.
Nice.
But I have to get the garbage actually in the garbage for him to take it. How many nieces and nephews do you have? Mitch has one niece, one nephew, which are also my niece and nephew too, but on his side, he has one niece and one nephew. I have quite a few because I have a lot of sisters and brothers, stepsisters, stepbrothers, half-sisters, half-brothers. It gets confusing because I do also count, I have people in my life who I say are my niece and nephew, but aren't actually related to me in any way.
What's that?
Like Tyler and Brad, family by choice. So I will say, I will count them.
Yeah.
I have 7 nephews and 3 nieces.
That's good.
Yep. Do you watch parenting videos, read books, or just figure it out along the way?
Just figure it out.
Totally figure it out along the way. I have never read a parenting book in my life. Even when I was pregnant, I never read any books. I would look at apps. Like there's tons of pregnancy apps and parenting apps. I used those. I didn't read books. I used Family.
Oh, shit.
I used Google. That's pretty cool. But we're totally go with the flowers.
Big time.
100% we go with the flow. We're not big planners at all. What is your dream job? Mitch is living his dream job.
Doing it.
He's an architect. We are literally driving around just looking at houses right now.
Looking at other houses.
That's actually one of our favorite things to do, is get in the car,
Yeah, true.
grab a coffee, and just drive around and look at cool neighborhoods and cool houses and dream what it would be like to live in that community.
Yeah. I'd love to live over here. So cool.
Yeah, you like to look at things and grab like inspiration from them.
Yeah, of course. This is great.
Kind of, and like take inspiration of what not to do too. Learn from things.
Yeah.
And I'm always just fascinated by houses. I wish that I could walk through. That's why I love at Christmas time when they have the Christmas house tours. I want to walk through everyone's house.
Yeah, that's good. I've never done it.
Yeah, which is weird. You've never been on a Christmas house tour.
No.
Really, my dream job would be really what I feel like I'm living my dream job. For a long time, I felt like I wasn't doing that. But now I'm pursuing things I'm passionate about and that I enjoy doing. And my dream would just be to continue doing that.
That's cool.
Do what I love to do. I have so many ideas of things that I want to do and some projects that are in the works. You guys already know about the podcast because that's all out now. But
Right, that's pretty cool.
Things I'm working on. I'm working on becoming my own little boss babe. Becoming my own little entrepreneur. Doing my own thing.
That's
Things
cool.
that are going to take time. Not anything that I'm going to be announcing or releasing next week or anything. Stuff that's going to take time.
Right.
Just what I'm doing is my dream job. I feel like I can't really say that very well. Dream job. I have trouble saying that. Dream job.
I always thought it'd be cool to own like a sweet coffee shop or something on
Yeah,
like an
that's
old
true.
town. Like here, right? Do something cool where you could be like a bartender slash barista slash just have good atmosphere. 'Cause I love music. I don't know. I love creating cool spaces and that vibe.
Yeah.
So it'd be cool to have to set that.
Something about coffee shops
It's cool,
that
right?
are so cool. And there's something about having a coffee in your hand. It's nostalgic.
Yeah, when it's good. And it's so fresh.
It's like a warm hug to me.
Roots coffee is just like nasty.
Even when I don't feel like having a coffee, I still want to hold one. Is that weird?
That's weird.
I still just like the feeling of holding a coffee. I guess it's like a routine, like in the morning. I feel like that's the thing too with smokers. It's not, a lot of times it's not really the act of smoking, it's just the habit
Right.
of them. It's the socializing part of it too, that
Right.
you love. don't know if that made any sense, but it did in my head. I don't know how to translate it to words. What's the best thing about being a stay-at-home mom, and what's the most challenging thing? You want to take this one?
Yeah.
The best thing is definitely spending time with Ivy. Time that I would miss out on if... Yeah, Bubba's? Dog? Time I would miss out on if I had to go to like a full-time job elsewhere. So it's definitely the best part. The most challenging thing is, I guess, sometimes feeling like you never get a break.
I get that.
Like
well, I
you
don't
never
get that, but I
to.
see that. What you mean?
Yeah, and I mean, I know you don't get a break either. You work all day and you come home when you're a parent, but you also get to leave.
Yeah.
I feel like I can't leave or just do something unless I have plans. Like, sometimes it's just nice to have a day where you can do anything you want and not have to answer to anyone or not have to have a plan. Like, if I go somewhere, it's because I have a plan to be somewhere.
Right.
But the most challenging part is not really, I just have to schedule that more.
Yeah.
Have a day where I don't have to have plans. I can just stay home and do my own thing if I want, or I can just go out with friends or walk around. Don't have a schedule. It's a 24/7 job. There's no guaranteed 15-minute breaks and no guaranteed lunch breaks. Nap time is a precious moment.
Seriously.
Okay, someone asked, what does Mitch do for a living? We already said this. You want to take this one, babe?
I design houses, buildings.
What are you laughing at, baby girl? Wow, that was a short response.
That's it.
How many kids would you like to have?
2. 1 more.
Yeah? I agree, but sometimes when we get asked this question, you say 3, and I'm like, what? Where did that come from?
Yeah, 3 is kind of crazy.
You come to reality?
Yeah.
I mean, if
2's
I
good.
mean, we have no idea what's in store. If we in the future ended up with 3 kids, we would be
Yeah, I'd be
very
fine
happy,
with that.
of course. But I would be, I mean, if Ivy's all we ever have, totally happy with that too.
Yeah.
But the ideal would be 2. I'd
Yeah.
love for her to have a sister or brother. 100%.
Yeah, that'd be the best.
100%. Do you and your hubby have disagreements regarding parenting?
I feel like there's a lot of times where I'm like, yeah, don't do that. Or I take something away from her. You're like, don't do that. I was like,
I don't think we really have disagreements regarding parenting. We agree on how we want to raise her. Like the values we want to instill in her, and
we don't have any disagreements with that. I agree.
how tall are you? It's kind of random.
I'm 6 feet, exactly.
Exactly. I'm
Yeah.
5'5". Except, so for the longest time, I thought I was 5'6", and then a couple years ago, someone measured me and I found out I was 5'5". But ever since, I still just have that 5'6" measurement stuck in my head, and I did a YouTube video a little bit back of 50 random facts about me, and I said I was 5'6", and then after, when I was editing it, I was like, frig, I said I was 5'6", I'm not, I'm 5'5". But I just left it because I was like, I'm not gonna go back and like redo it now. What did you do for a living before you were a stay-at-home mom? I worked for Bank of Montreal for almost 10 years. I resigned. I resigned at the end of my maternity leave, and like at the end of my maternity leave would have been my 10-year anniversary with them. When I left, I was a commercial account manager, which just means that I worked with business accounts. But being home with Ivy is where my heart is right now, so that is why I left. How old were you when you got married? We were both 23, but you were turning 24 2 months after we got married.
Yeah.
What's your natural hair color? Right there.
Show it.
These are all my roots. Right here.
Show it.
Show it. It's right here.
Show it.
It's right here.
Show it.
It's right here.
Go. Go.
This is all colored blonde, and this is my natural hair, like a light brown.
Yeah, mine's, believe it or not, mine's red. Tanya. Red hair, ready.
Mitch is a rouge.
Ginge.
That was just a joke, by the way. And that's it, folks.
That's it?
That is the last of the questions.
Anything else you want to add?
Me? Let's give some people some marriage advice.
I don't know.
I think it's super important to give each other room to grow and to do your own thing.
Yeah, that's important.
Because yeah, we're so different individually than we were when we first met each other.
Yeah.
Anyone. I mean, we met each other 15 years ago.
Wow.
Hello, Instagram! We're in the car and we're filming a Q&A video for my YouTube channel. And we were just discussing marriage topics and thought that it might be a good idea for maybe once a month we could do a YouTube video of us discussing different topics to do with marriage or whatever the case may be, because it's kind of therapeutic. It's probably a good thing for us.
What? Oh yeah. That was weird.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think? We would need all y'all to send in topics of discussion for us. Like couch confessionals. We could do like a couch confessionals video.
I don't know what that means, but sounds
We'll sit
kinky.
on the couch at home and we will discuss topics.
Sexy.
You heard it here first. What does everyone think? This is just an idea. Because we're just discussing marriage and it's nice. It's nice to just sit and chat about issues, topics with your husband or your wife.
Yeah, true.
Would this be something you guys would want to see? Do you want to see Tanya and Mitch discuss their marriage? For you guys all to see.
Sounds bruce. No, of course.
We want to get down and dirty.
Yeah, with his hearts.
Okay. Well, have we started something new here? It's up to Instagram now.
Nice. Hell yeah. That'd be my answer.
What do we want to air our dirty laundry about?
Yeah. Let's get it out there.
It's going to be a task and a half just getting you to sit down and film a video.
As long as I look good.
On that note, maybe we'll see you guys in a couch confessional. I'll have to think of a cool name for it.
I wear my best lingerie.
Beautiful.
You heard it here.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye.